comment. We're doing a science project today. So the science project we are going to be doing today is doing planting and growing seeds. So the seeds we're going to be growing today is sunflower, cosmos, lettuce, and habanero pepper. So what we're going to be putting it in are different containers, and we're going to see which one grows best. So first we have a milk jug, a regular water bottle, another regular water bottle, and a Snapples bottle. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to cut it off, so it's going to be like this and this, and then you're going to put in your soil, put in your plants, water it, go in the sunlight, and if you want, you can put fertilizer in it. So we are going to be putting fertilizer in it. So the first step to planting your seeds is you need to get adult supervision and cut off the top of your water bottle, milk jug, whatever you are using. So you're going to need adult supervision, and once you're done, it should look like these two. But let's get into actually planting. So first, before you get planting, you're going to need to read the instructions on each seed because they're all different and you need to make sure you're planting them properly. So on the sunflower seeds, the planting instructions are: after all danger of frost, sow seeds in open ground well exposed, cover with 1 inch of soil. When plants are 4 inches tall, thin, needs lots of water. So we're going to go ahead and get our soil about not all the way to the top, but just a good amount. And we did recycle all of these bottles. We didn't just pour out the stuff and then use it for this. They were already in our recycle can. So we're almost done with the soil on this one. I think that is good, right? Seems pretty good to me. So then what we're going to do, what?
Sure.
Can you cut that out?
More. That's good.
Okay, so then once you have your soil in your container, you're going to want to go ahead and open up your seeds, which sometimes can be apparently pretty hard to open. Then you're just going to want to... So I completely forgot to tell you that before you plant, you need to read the spacing on the back, and sunflower seeds need a lot of room and space to grow, and we don't want to separate it from this container. So these sunflower seeds need 18 to 24 inches of spacing, so we're just going to plant one. So let's go ahead and put it right in the middle there, and then we're going to put some soil on top of it and kind of pat it down on there. So then once you put in your seed, you're going to need, well, just for the sunflowers, we need 1 inch, another on top, but whatever seed you're doing could be different. All seeds are different. So we're just going to be doing just a nice 1 inch to be about right there. So also another tip to gardening or growing your seeds, we didn't put any holes on the bottom, but basically that just means if you put holes in the bottom, then you can put more water, but if you don't put holes in the bottom, then you can't put that much water in it because you don't want to drown the roots. That won't help it grow either. So now what I'm going to do is we have our water, and we are going to be putting some fertilizer in it to help it grow even more and stronger. Now this stuff is very powerful, so we are going to be only doing a capful and dumping it into our water. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And we dumped it. That's basically it. So then we're going to get this out of the way. and we're just going to go ahead. Then you're going to want to mix it. You can mix it with your hands or whatever you want. I'm just mixing it with my hands. And then you're going to just kind of lightly water it. That's it. So we are done with our sunflower plant. So we are going to set it aside. And sunflower seeds need a lot of water, but we only did a little bit of water because we're starting out. And remember, we didn't put holes on the bottom. So for sunflowers, you're going to need to check it regularly. And if it is kind of dry, then just do a little bit of water, but not overpowering so you don't dry the roots. And you kind of, if it's damp, then you don't want to do anything really. It's good. So we're going to set our sunflowers aside. We're going to grab a new container, and we are going to now be doing the habanero pepper. So first, we are going to read the directions on the habanero pepper. So the directions say seed indoors in a very warm location, 8 to 12 weeks before planting outdoors. Grow in sunny window, transplant outdoors in a sunny area. When seeding, have 5 to 6 leaves. Mulch plants after soil has warmed in early summer. Keep fruits picked to encourage production. Peppers develop best flavor when grown in hot and dry conditions. So make sure you read the directions because this one says you need to do it indoors for 8 to 12 weeks. So that's perfect for us. And we're going to read our spacing on the back. So this one says seed spacing 2 feet. So we're going to go ahead, put in our soil. I forgot I took it off the table. So we're just going to kind of do what we did with the sunflower, but, you know, kind of like this. And so this one is 2 feet. So I think we're just going to, I don't know, how much are we going to plant, Dad? We're going to plant 2. So we're going to get 2 seeds. If I can open this. Oh, they're tiny. Okay. So we're just going to kind of pour them on the table. Okay. So 1, 2. Okay. So now we're going to get more soil and we're going to put it on top of our 2 seeds, just kind of to the top, about like that. Seems pretty good to me. And then we are going to take our water and fertilizer and we're just going to put a little bit of water on these things. About that much. That should be good. So now our habanero pepper is done. So we are going to set these aside by our sunflower plants. So next we have our 2 bottles that we didn't cut yet. So my dad, my adult, is going to be cutting them for me. So, yeah. So my dad just cut my bottles and I noticed water bottles are kind of really flimsy when you kind of squeeze them like that. But Snapple bottles are kind of really hard and good for growing. So if you have a Snapple bottle or a Gatorade bottle, I would recommend that. And remember, when you're gardening, don't be afraid to get messy. So in the Snapple bottle, we are going to be doing Cosmos. So first we need to put our soil in our cup like we have been doing with the others. And again, we're going to kind of just almost not do it like a little bit halfway. So kind of about to there. And we're going to get our Cosmo seeds, read the directions. Seed outdoors in spring in a sunny location with well-tilled soil after all danger of frost is past. Cover seed with 1/4 inch of fine soil and keep soil moist during germination. For earliest blossoms, start seeds indoors 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost date. Transplant outdoors after all danger of frost is past. So make sure you read the directions. And the seed spacing for cosmos is 1 inch. So how many are we going to do, Dad? So we're going to be doing 2 of these. So we're going to open our container of our seeds. Don't want to litter. And we're just going to get 2. Whoa! These are interesting. They're not like a seed. They're almost like a thing. Like, what is that? So about right there, set this aside, put more soil on top, and also make sure you are either outdoors or you have a table that you don't really care about, because gardening is kind of very messy, so we don't really care about this table. So now we're going to be adding our water and fertilizer to our cosmos. So that looks about good to me. So now we are going to go ahead and set aside our cosmos. So we are now down to our last seed, our lettuce, and it is very important to grow food and other things, because if we didn't have food, you know, humans wouldn't be able to live, and you need to make sure you give all your seeds and all your plants the things that they need, which are sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to produce their food, which is glucose. It is a type of sugar that the plant needs to survive for itself. And another thing is, some people are scared of bees. If bees die, we die. So make sure you don't kill the bees. Just give them their space. They don't want to sting you just to sting you. They only sting you if they think that you're attacking their queen or their hive. And if they sting you, they die. You need to be afraid of wasps and like yellow jackets, because they'll just sting you for fun. But anyways, let's get on to our lettuce. So we're going to read our directions as early in the spring as the ground can be worked. So this directions sound pretty simple. So we're going to get our soil, and we are going to be doing what we did for the last 3 seeds. About right there. And the spacing for lettuce is 1 inch. So are we going to be doing 2 of these, Dad? Okay, we're doing 2 of these. So let's go ahead, get our lettuce seeds. Whoa. These seeds are really tiny, as you can see, so they're kind of hard to see, but just make sure they get off your finger. And then we're going to put our soil on top of it again. So about like there. And then we are going to be adding our fertilizer and water to our lettuce. So I think that's pretty good. So here's our lettuce seeds. I hope you guys enjoyed this science and fun planting video. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe. And planting or gardening is really fun to do during quarantine, so I definitely recommend it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye! Mwah!